knew where I come from, and I needed that money.
Yeah.
So I was the first one to say, I rather go home, because the saddest thing, of this 1998 is that guy Philip Troja believed in me. You understand? But always I think I came at Denmark, and that guy before he came, he told me that you're on the starting lineup. And when we went to the stadium in the change room, the team sheet has changed. And that's when Bahlaba film masing injection pilak. Bakanya film masing abang pansa bang pafas.
So you are saying to us, film masinga during the World Cup and it udlaling injury. Instead of bafake umuntu 100% fit, baqolele ukumhlaba injection
or adlal. And I remember one thing. Going to the World Cup, I was the fittest player in South Africa.
Yeah, I remember. No, on that I can agree. I know, Bengwazi Valley, you were one of the fittest for sure.
I understand. So that thing, it came with the hard work that I've put in. And for them to just by breakage, that second or Wahlabe Mutuka injection pillar, the next thing, Batabule team sheet, Bangole, another one, go change room. That thing and the next time get into one, the way King Kidan thing, I don't say against into a right. I get on my on a drinking spree. The whole night late. But what I can say now is that if that thing in Ezra or not, I was going to take that situation differently. You understand? But whatever it's I can't change it. It's it. I understand. And this thing about Turaba Kopala strategy, and I'm gonna say it again. This thing I Kopala strategy. Stop saying this thing or Pamkoshe e France. That's not how it went. I chose to come back because seeing that fight never find Kayon, it's too much. You understand? And looking at Perseska came here one. We have to play Saudi Arabia. To qualify, we have to beat Saudi Arabia with I think 5 goals, and France must lose on the other hand. So Agidula go do that.
Because I can't know Tabe very sensitive because people they still want to know the truth. Like you are telling us the truth, what happened there, but there was this prostitute, and remember we all read those stories, and you know. So what was the prostitute issue, and is it was true or you know? Because at least if you clear that one out, I'm sure nakusasa abanye abantu bebakwatele ngale incident. You understand? Mhlambe bazokhona ukucola nakuthi hayi no bengekho because omunye umuntu makafunda enye into ephepheni ngoJabu or ngoNaughty yena uthatha very serious and uyakuthanda serious umhetha serious. So labo bantu since phela banaleyo nto leyo ukuthi you went on a drinking spree and also benibhizi ngama prostitute. So are we clarifying nje lapho?
Any prostitute, you ask yourself that person or Otilenka subject to the prostitute umbone guy naked prostitute ko guy.
Yeah.
Because if kita utombona kikena kita. Yeah. I can't take a prostitute kikena na ko campo. If basa dumeli batho ba banna batho ba kena more camping thing, how can I take a girl kikenya mo campo? You understand? And this thing I just wanted to say I'm a family man. And some people even today they're still saying that in front. What's the step? I understand. And you find out can I get try motivate? I understand. Give me security. Just if Babu want to just look at facial like or occasional, I can change. I get happy. I get really happy. I don't let people forget the muto. The only thing that we want to come to second fit. Compose your good nine just was first of all as I'm respected sister.
This November on Supersport HD, the Proteas take on the unpredictable Pakistanis. Vettel looks to celebrate his 4th straight title in style. The top 8 slug it out in London for tennis's biggest indoor title. The Boks go north determined to end their season on a high. And who can break from the pack in the ABSA Premiership? In November, Pakistan versus South Africa, F1, ATP World Tour Finals, Casalaga Outgoing Tour, and the ABSA Premiership. HD and sport, perfection in every play.
khona la kumele ibe yafika yakuhlukumeza khona ukuthi mhlambe or it was one of the things ezenze ukuthi mhlambe icareer yakho ingahambi maybe the way nawo bofuna ngakhona or bofisa ngakhona or uyangunderstand ukuthi but the impact nje ibe nayo la ngifuna ukwazi nje leyo ukuthi nawe uke waba na that moment yokuthi I've done wrong or I've disappointed myself, I've disappointed my family. Yabo, ngifuna ukwazi leyo kakhulu.
Yeah, it started more, especially when I arrived. You understand? When I see my mom's eyes, and
yeah.
But what I'm thankful of is that it made me grow up. But you know that impact that we were talking about, when I see my mom's eyes, it was so painful. And that's when my career took a dive. And it was a setting and everything changed. And everything was, things were not the same. You know, as I say, that guy Loli played a big role because he picked me up and told me like, no one is perfect. See, and the things that all the teams, they knew what I'm capable of, but the trust was no more there. Maybe a coach will want me to come and play for a team, but maybe the management will say, no, I think that's when everything went wrong. But when it comes to a point in time when I had to sit down with my family, with my mom, and tell them now, I'm forgetting about football now. Because I also don't understand. Instead, the only thing I can do is to help Bafana Bafana know. There are things, there are mistakes called life in everything.
I think that incident probably affected him more than anything else. You know, being sent home like that. Remember, that was an international stage. Everybody had seen the reaction of the technical staff to what he had done. You couldn't ever have hidden that or swept that one under the carpet. So it definitely did affect public perception of him, even in this country. And you know, whenever one sat down with a football club to discuss Naughty as a football player, it wasn't just about what he could produce on the football field. It was, what is his character like? Is he still a difficult person to handle? What sort of guarantees do I have that he will deliver what you're saying he'll deliver? So it was always centered around his character as opposed to his footballing ability, because everybody knew what sort of footballer Naughty Mokoena was. And it was just a case of whether they could manage him.
I-guidance besithola ka ukuthi the thing nathi yabona senze izinto yabo singanaki ezinye izinto, because umuntu omdala will tell you, know what, stop this thing, go and play and come back. That's all. Read your books, you know, because ezinye izinto ezidingekayo le, you must read your books sometimes. If you don't read your books, which means la uhlala udomgobo yabona, because imincwadi nazo ziyahelp yabona, but yona i-guidance besithola I don't want to learn you. Abantu abadala, they always tell us yabona, and basitshela into oyibona na ukuthi azi labantu bangitshela into right, but mina yini ngami, what's my problem, which means yimi engine-problem yabona, because umuntu omdala angakutshela into wrong.
Kuwe and to your family, abololi, abomishi yabona manje, we bring all those people abakhulumile ababe now in even impact enjani.
Yeah, you know, they were disappointed because they didn't know exactly what happened. I understand. And I have to start by explaining to each and every person and even till today, you can ask them, whatever I said now, I said it back in 1998. I never change my story. That's the story, and it will stay in my mind and it will stay in my heart. I won't forget about what happened.
It was sad because number one, Naughty was not there for himself. He was there to go and represent the country. It was sad for everyone, especially in the township. After we have made a party, when they selected Naughty, we celebrated that our township boy, he has made us proud. He's gone to France as a young player, the fittest young player in the squad. It was sad, yeah? We couldn't even talk about it.
He has the opportunity now to become the role model. You know, his story will be a story different to others that might have gone through their sporting careers totally focused, totally on track, never off the rails, always behaving themselves, at least in public, off the field. And those are role models that are living role models during the course of their careers and maybe thereafter. Naughty would have been a role model to certain people. A lot of people like the bad boy image, and still to this day like the bad boy image. And not many people, but there is a sector of people that say, hey, you know what, I want to be like Naughty Boy Mokoena. The only thing I can say to those aspiring youngsters, be naughty, but do it the right way. Don't drink excessively. And I'm not saying that anything that I'm saying now is what he's done. Don't do drugs. Don't steal. Don't get involved in crime. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for people around you. You want to be naughty, be mischievous. Let the girls love you. Put a tattoo on your arm if that's what blows your hair away. But don't do the wrong things, because ultimately the wrong things that you do eventually will catch up with you, and it will shorten your span as a sports person. And even your life after sport, unless you do what this young man is now going to embark upon doing. And that's telling his life story, the bad and the good, and what kids should aspire to and what they shouldn't do. So he has a great opportunity to be used as a role model right here and now in a completely different way.
Ufundeni ntwana nje kuyo yonke into elife yakho to be a star and kuba unothi nje yini into oyifundile nje wena personally nje. What message can you give to everyone, because the problem yokabuza utshwala or ematransi is not only for soccer players, also nabantu abasebenzayo, doctors, lawyers, everyone unale problem. So nje ungathini kubo nje manje we in your own experience nentwana ukuthi ubanikeze nje imessage engabakhuthaza.
As much as I've said that you have to try and limit things, you know, you can have problems in life, but booze is not the solution. Because you can't hide with a bottle of a beer and think that the problems are gone. They're not gone. Every day will be there. If you can get drunk every day, but must know every day they will be there. So that's why you have a problem, face it, deal with it, and finish it, and take another step. And in life, take one step at a time. And for the players now, our current crop of players now, I can tell Chance, they must try and invest. Invest in whatever, but invest and try to be humble to people and don't abuse liquor, drugs. Oh, you know all these things you don't need in a system, because like the way we're working hard and consuming all these things, it's bad. And Kamo. Yeah. I understand. Like, you know, somehow, Jabu, you have to be thankful sometimes, or even when it's hard. It's rare to get that thing. I understand. So, hence that's why the message of the Bafana Bafana, stop imitating the elders, because no same one gets very clear, he thinks or she thinks or it's wrong. I understand. Now I've been there, I've done that, I've done it all. So for me to buy 10 PS and put them here, good for now.
It's like manje you want that my 10 PS man you shy.
I'm not telling you shy,
I'm not stressed.
And among what says anginazo inkinga ngilungisile inkinga zami endlini angizifihli ngebhiya ngibekile amabhodlela lakhaya. And the thing is that chance, let's drive on and work hard.
So since nimzwile uNaughty ke namhlanje asikhuluma isitory sakhe sonke and we don't expect ukuthi la hamba khona futhi kuzoba nabantu futhi abangaba negative abanibele bambuyisela emuva entweni yango 98. I mean, we all grow from our mistakes and we all make mistakes. Thina simnikeni that positive energy all the time ukuthi naye aqhubeke empilweni yakhe, anakekele umndeni wakhe, anakekele abantwana bakhe. And if wena unegative usafuna ukulibela usibuyisele emuva, uNaughty uzokuletha kule episode his story and we out.